So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Four Idiots Talk.
Yeah. So we've just finished watching Smackdown.
Yeah. Again, I'm still pretty buzzing a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, yeah. I've seen something for the first time. Yeah. Seen Smackdown Live.
Certain things
first time ever.
Certain things have happened, which makes me very happy.
But we need to delve right into it.
Let's start from the beginning. So Smackdown starts. Randy Orton comes out. Does a little promo thing, and then Bray comes out on the Titantron and says, "I challenge you to a House of Horrors match."
Oh, now that I have to admit, I am very excited about because I love these kind of new style matches. Like,
do you know what my worry is? Is that it's going to be like the final deletion from TNA?
Right.
You haven't watched it, have you?
I haven't. No.
Okay, it's just awful. And yeah, if it's not on SmackDown, then it's going to be something that's like pre-recorded, and my worry is that it's just going to be naff.
Right. So
that's my worry.
So you don't think it'll be something that happens in the ring?
I mean, I don't know. I've never heard of a House of Horrors match. I don't know what we can...
Well, it was the same like back in the day when you had like the Takers like casket matches and the Buried Alive matches and things like that. I think this is the intrigue about it. It's something very new. I think it's that style that really suits Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
You're straight away you're thinking it's probably going to be a Bray Wyatt win. You know, that'd be my initial thought. But it depends how the storyline goes and see what happens with them.
Yeah.
But so the House of Horrors is an intriguing thing.
Yeah. I don't know when it is. I guess we, obviously SmackDown's just finished, so we don't know yet.
Yeah, could
maybe more details might come out later.
Maybe Payback, something like that.
No, Payback's a Raw event.
Oh, is it Raw? Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. They've had the brand split now, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
But that was it. Obviously Bray. Randy's like, go on then, I'll face you, bitch, come out. And then Bray's there behind him. Ooh, spooky. And then who comes out but Eric Rowan?
He's back.
I know. They were pummeling him, and then Mr. Luke Harper comes out and defends Randy.
As soon as I saw Eric Rowan, I thought that Luke's got to come out as well, and I thought it's going to be a big 3-on-1 team up.
Yeah.
And then he completely shocked me.
He did. He twisted it.
Which I like,
Yeah.
Because at one point I was getting a little bit bored, I have to admit, of the Wyatt family as a whole, and I like the fact that they're
doing their own thing.
Yeah, and they're having their own little problems and things like that.
I mean, I think the fact that, like, with the desecration of Sister Abigail's grave, and I think there's stuff that they can do with it now. But anyway, that happened. Then the main event was announced that it would be Randy Orton and Luke Harper versus Bray and Eric, that we'll come up to in a bit. But then Naomi defended her new SmackDown Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss, and Beach Ball Mania came back.
Yeah, it was the.
This is why we don't deserve nice things.
It was kind of like, for me, just all the way watching, I was just like, this is the battle of the hair highlights, isn't it? That's all it was.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was, of course, it was going to be inevitable that
Naomi would win in Orlando. Yeah, makes Alexa tap for the twice. But we did have. Obviously Naomi beat Alexa Bliss, made a tap. That was obvious. But then Kurt Hawkins comes out, and again, like the New Day, declares an open challenge, and 10. The perfect 10. 10. Ty Dillinger makes his SmackDown debut.
Which I hadn't realised at the time, because this shows you how little I watch outside of the...
nothing.
Because he was he in the Royal Rumble match?
He was the 10th entrant in the Royal Rumble, yeah.
And I think, so that's literally been him, that's it, on the main roster, until tonight.
Yeah, so he's made his SmackDown debut.
Yeah.
And won, and the crowd loved it.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if Ty's the right person. I think he.
I mean, he's clearly,
I don't know. I think he's going to get.
Favourite.
I think he's going to get lost in. I think he's the type of person that will have a good few months, and then everyone will get a bit bored, and he'll kind of become that middle card.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get a title run.
No.
Intercontinental at a push. I can see him going to some sort of tag team or something. But I don't see him as this huge superstar. No.
I mean. From the little that we saw in the match, because obviously it was a complete squash on Kurt Hawkins.
I don't know what they're going to do with him, but obviously it's cool to see the perfect 10 on Smackdown. And then we had The Miz and Maurice came out. Dressed up as John Cena.
Yeah, it was John Cena and Nikki Bella. They announced they were taking some time away.
Yeah. Really, 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 really enjoyed it. I think the fact that, like, obviously Miz and Maurice losing on Sunday, for me, left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. So the fact that they didn't look weak when they came out, they still had that persona. That made me happy.
I think the one thing that I was disappointed with was the fact that I didn't realise straight away that it wasn't actually Cena and Nikki Bella. That annoyed me.
Start off with, the music hit, didn't call it.
Yeah.
Then the way that the camera pulled away, again, thought, oh, it's John Cena and Nikki, but it's in there. And then it zoomed in and I was like, oh!
Hang on a second.
It's Miz and Maurice!
Yeah. It was a really nice touch, as you said, because as I said the last episode, I am slowly getting won round by The Miz.
It's his character, it's brilliant.
Maurice, not so much. For me, she hasn't got that much about her, but The Miz himself, I tell you what, and I think my opinion of him started to change, I think it was last year's Royal Rumble. He comes out, doesn't go in the ring, and he just sits down by the announcer's table.
Yeah.
I think that was it. That was when I saw it, because before I was just like, oh my god, he's an absolute git.
Yeah.
And I hate.
He's just the ultimate heel.
Yeah.
He's absolutely fab. But obviously that was going on, and then
all of a sudden,
a man in a white suit came out and played the violin.
Which I didn't have a clue what was going on. You obviously got incredibly excited. I literally thought he was going to wet himself.
Shinsuke Nakamura's on SmackDown!
And again, I called it.
Oh! You know what? I was hoping it would happen. Obviously, with NXT TakeOver happening, with Nakamura not beating Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship, and his final goodbye, and the way that he was with the crowd.
Yeah.
All but guaranteed for me that he was leaving NXT.
Yeah.
For me, I wanted Nakamura to go to SmackDown because I really want to see Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
And now that's a reality.
Yeah.
Providing that no one moves from SmackDown. Yeah, you're right, it went to commercial and then it turned to the street fight. Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose.
And
Not for the championship.
No, and at first I thought, is it for the title? And I got a bit confused.
Yeah.
Obviously, I really wanted Baron Corbin to win the title at Mania.
Yeah.
Because for me, I think the title run has been so poor for him, and especially considering the lack of defence of the title.
Yeah.
He's probably done it twice in probably about 6 months, and something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
And I personally felt that the way Dean Ambrose won, it made Baron Corbin look a little bit weak, which I felt was a bit disappointing.
It was very much a squash match.
But tonight, he kind of held his own again, and with the street fight, he regained that credibility, I think. Deservedly so.
Yeah, there were some good spots. I'm a fan of the table spots, so
yeah,
to see a few tables get smashed made me
happy. Of course.
It wasn't a all-out brawl. I guess the leather bit was quite cool with the leather strap, but
yeah,
it was alright. I mean, yeah, cool. Baron won. That's alright. That makes him look strong again. It's a rivalry that, again, I feel was quite forced from Elimination Chamber onwards, but
yeah,
it's one that I'm warming to, and I guess we'll carry on for a couple more weeks. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And then Shayna came out.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Came out, talked about the Superstar Shake-Up, and then who comes out? Mr. AJ Styles. The phenomenal one.
And I really did not know what to expect.
No.
Because when he came out, I was thinking, this is a bit odd. Because if he had lost, then him coming out and having a bit of a moan at Shane, that would have made sense. But he won, and so I was like, what is he actually coming out for?
Is he going to rub it in? Or
Yeah. And he obviously addressed the Superstars Shake-Up, the draft.
Saying he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Which I liked.
Yeah.
And then shook Shane McMahon's hand.
Yeah, and I like that because it was a nice show of respect.
Yeah, I think, like I said in the other podcast, that I really want I think AJ should be turning face.
He needs to be a face.
And for me, that was the seeds that they were planning for that.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed that's a face turn. You know, there was a bit where he like went to attack Shane and then like pulled back as like, hey, I'm not gonna hit you. No, we're fine, we're good.
And I like that because you could tell that AJ is really loved by the fans. And he needs to be. And
it was nice the fact that they didn't force a face turn. That actually that wasn't his character, and his character is quite an egotistical arsehole.
Yeah, of course.
They need to keep that. So yeah, happy days. And then we got to our main event. Randy and Luke versus Bray and Eric. I think you know what, and I think this is my problem with it, is that WrestleMania, like the whole WrestleMania weekend, so WrestleMania, Raw and SmackDown, I think that it's finished on a bit of a somber note. Yeah, just the way that it ended. You know, the match was alright, but you know, with Bray teleporting, and I'm using asterisks here with my fingers, of going teleporting. Onto the outside of the ring and then watching Eric get beat, it was a bit like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. And now I just struggled with it.
I think one of my biggest things with it was you had the Bray Wyatt kind of running away scared type thing. Yeah. But then I didn't like the fact that Luke seemed to be taking so much heat. And getting attacked so much, because I think recently he started to show what a good person and good wrestler he actually is. Yeah. Which was it Fastlane? Or was it Elimination Chamber? It was one of them that he had a solo match.
Elimination Chamber against Randy.
That was it, and you could actually see, you know, that he actually had some styles and technique.
Yeah. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah,
and you know the way you know he won that battle royale to be the number one contender. They WWE can try and mask it as a draw all they want, but AJ obviously fell first and Luke won it. But whatever. But yeah, no, like Luke, I don't know. It felt leading up to WrestleMania that he was just being used for nothing. Him being part of the Andre the Battle Royale was a bit of a shit. Bit. Yeah, but you know, it's nice to see him in the main event. Yep, I'm excited to see what happens with him. But yeah, I just think from how good WrestleMania was to how strong Raw was. I mean, against,
in comparison,
it felt that. I mean, it was a solid kind of live SmackDown for finishing WrestleMania, but I don't know. Yeah, the ending felt a bit crap. I mean, obviously, Nakamura being on SmackDown makes me very happy, and Baron winning I thought was quite cool. AJ, you know, overall it was strong, but I feel that the main event just kind of now WrestleMania's over. The WrestleMania weekend is over. People are travelling home from Orlando. Obviously, we've got a mate that's travelling back from Orlando.
We hate him now.
If I was there, I think I'd be like, yeah, it was all right, but okay.
I mean, if it'd been like the other way round, it'd been like those two live shows and then the WrestleMania, you know, you could say it was kind of like an upwards trajectory. Whereas this one, it's gone down.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Obviously, there's things to take out of it that, like, you know, Bray's House of Horrors match will be quite good. You've got the Superstar Shake-Up next week that we'll obviously talk about. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. The WrestleMania weekend was good. I just feel that maybe SmackDown could have done a bit more to kind of. But there we go. That's SmackDown, and that's WrestleMania weekend. So I mean, overall, happy with the WrestleMania weekend. I think there's far more positives to take out of than negatives.
Definitely. I mean, the return of the Hardy Boys was a big highlight.
Yeah, man.
A very sombering, but yet still a big highlight was
Taker retiring,
and I would like to see an actual official announcement from WWE.
Yeah.
Just to you know, fully solidify it, if you like.
And then with Raw and SmackDown, we've got some returns and we've got some debuts. So, yes. Well, that's our. I mean, that's not just our SmackDown. That's our WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah. So, really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, apologies again that, of course, we didn't have the video feed for you.
No, but also, if you guys like this, of actually just listening to our smooth, lovely voices with pretty pictures, then obviously that's something that kind of we can do. You know, we've got loads of kind of in the pipeline. We've got some top 10 lists. Kev's Doctor Who video, which will be going up at some point.
Yeah, that was supposed to be right after Fastlane, but we've had some difficulties with that, unfortunately.
We've had jobs, that's the problem. But, you know, like, there's loads of different things that are coming up. You know, we've got movie reviews and, you know, with obviously Guardians coming out next month and Spider-Man and loads of different things. You know, maybe kind of podcasts could be
the way forward.
You never know. You never know. But that's it, guys. That's our WrestleMania weekend review. This was our SmackDown review. What did you guys think of the WrestleMania weekend? What did you guys think of SmackDown? Are you happy that Nakamura's returned? What do you think about AJ turning face? Whatever you think, comment below, let us know. And as always, follow us on Twitter at 4IdiotsOfficial. See, this is the problem because I can't edit it out. This is great. Yeah, please follow us on Twitter at 4IdiotsOfficial. Please like and subscribe. Anything to say, mate?
No, thank you again, guys, and we definitely look forward to seeing you again very soon. Don't forget to share us with all your friends as well.
All your friends. Oh, share us with your friends.
With your friends. Bye-bye. See you, guys.